What a year it's been for Lonzo Ball. Jello gets signed to an NBA team. Even if it's for a short time, he was still there. LaMelo went number 3 in the NBA draft. Melo goes 3, and then Melo and Zoe end up matching up against each other. And the little bro LaMelo, he ends up showing out, showing that he's not so little no more. That game actually got me pretty mad. No way I really felt like the Pelicans should have lost that game. But there's a lot of games this season that I really felt like the Pelicans should not have lost. Man, that game, it was brutal. It capped off a 3-game road losing streak, but it wasn't near as brutal as the 2 games before that. Don't believe me?
It's going to be Nickeil for the win. Stays out, and that'll do it. Oklahoma City wins it, and
now
they
you
have
just
an
get
opening.
back and stay solid. Get back and stay solid.
Oladipo got the triple. It'll be Turner for the tie. You got it.
I still can't believe we lost that Pacers game. We were up 6 with like 20 seconds left on the clock. How? I want to say that's not even our most painful loss this season, but honestly, it probably is. I can't lie though, losing to OKC definitely sucked. Everybody thought this OKC team was going to be tanking. Like 10 or so games into the season, they've at least been keeping things competitive. New season, new team, short off season. Some bumps were to be expected, but at what point do those bumps start to turn into roadblocks? I don't expect the Pelicans to be great in Zion's second season, but I do expect them to be exciting. Man, last night's Clippers game, we lost, but it was fun. Nickeil Alexander-Walker went off for 37 points. Y'all know I love Nas.
Nickeil going away from the Adams pick. Take a little step back. It's his night.
Nolens 504. I could go on for days. Dude reps, has unbelievable work ethic, and he's a bucket. A lot of people don't know NAW. He's been one of the main backups to Lonzo Ball. Nas' game is telling us all he needed was a chance, and with Lonzo out, he made the most of the opportunity. Some people are feeling like Nas' recent performance has opened the door for the Pelicans to move on from Lonzo Ball. But part of me really wonders, was that door open all along? Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video. And that's facts. If you guys enjoy my content, you'll probably enjoy my streams. The link to my stream will be in the description below. In that same description, you'll find the link to my NFL channel and my Twitter. If you want to end up on Tweet Like Coop, following me on Twitter is a great way to do so. I wanted to know how you guys felt about Lonzo's future with the New Orleans Pelicans, and what could the Pelicans do to possibly get Zoe playing better? In your opinion, of course. Drop your comments down below. Jenny said you could see how much better the Pelicans were last night when we had guards who can play in a half-court setting. He's not gonna work with SVG slow game. Might as well send him away right now. LSU Pell said trade because he won't live up to the price tag Clutch wants him to have for at least another 2 years. VIP Gamer said the Pelicans should make Zoe the primary ball handler, or more so, bring the ball up the floor. I think these are all really good points. You see, Stan Van Gundy, he likes to slow things down just a little bit. He likes to play defense. Stan Van Gundy, for more or less, is a super defensive-minded coach. Going from Alvin Gentry, who's like straight offense, to Stan Van Gundy has to be a complete culture shock for the Pelicans players. One of those players has to be Lonzo Ball. You see, Zoe is at his best playing fast. That's no secret. He's always benefited from getting the ball and pushing the break. Zoe has a lot of traits that you desire in a point guard. He's big, he's fast. When he's on, he's on. He's shown us he can catch and shoot the 3 ball last season. It's weird. On the defensive side of the ball, I feel like Zoe uses his length pretty well. He also uses his length pretty solid attacking the glass too. Zoe's not afraid to go up and come down with the board. When it comes to scoring the basketball or using his length to attack the basket, sometimes Zoe looks lost. And honestly, it puts me at a loss for words because he's big, he's talented, he's athletic. In LA, he threw down some nice dunks. Chino Hills, he had a ton of different finishing packages. But in the NBA, those same packages from high school just have not been there. Look, high school's not the NBA, neither is college. Look, I'm not about to get in that argument. Trust me, I understand. There's a lot of reasons I really feel like Zoe benefits from playing at a faster pace. One reason that's not talked about enough is he simply doesn't have to think. You get the ball and you go. No thoughts, just buckets. Zoe tends to overthink things. In basketball, you can't let that happen. Everything has to be natural. Check out this play. Zoe gets into space. He gets to work the in-between game. But yeah, you guys get my point. Now check out Nickeil. Nickeil comes off of this screen, confident, knows his spots, gets to his spot, boom, knocks down the shot. In the NBA, you have to have the mindset that I'm going to take this screen and be a threat. Confident in your shot and confident in your ability to finish around the basket. Nickeil's nice, man. He's got both hands in his bag, and he's always looking to attack. Nickeil dropped 37, and he didn't do it against anybody. He did it against Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers have some of the best perimeter defenders in the league. If you would have told me last night that Nah would be hitting this step back on Kawhi, I might not have believed you. But would you believe me if I told you I've seen him do this time and time again? He had a dominant run in the NBA Summer League. What I just did, that was just me giving props to Kawhi. I don't think Lonzo is the problem with the New Orleans Pelicans. I'll be the last person to tell you that. For one, I think his role is questionable. Van Gundy says he loves ball's pass first nature. But when Zoe is playing away from the ball, Van Gundy wants him to act like a shooting guard. Lonzo Ball, shooting guard. Lonzo has his flaws, but I feel like Bledsoe makes them stand out more because a lot of the same flaws that Zoe has, Bledsoe has those same flaws. Bledsoe doesn't get into the lane with intense efficiency, but when he does, he's not always looking to score. Everybody's screaming bench Lonzo, but what about Bledsoe? Let Nickeil Alexander-Walker start. Let his role grow. Play your young guys. This is a young team. The Pelicans probably aren't contending for a championship this season. And come on, guys, you thought I was going to mention Nickeil and not mention Kira Lewis Jr.? When the Pelicans drafted Kira and Lonzo signed with Clutch, I thought Lonzo was done as a New Orleans Pelican. I've seen the Clutch story time and time again. Let's just say Zoe was balling right now. I wanted to know what you guys feel like a contract for Zoe looks like. Say it would be something like 4 years, $80 million. Is that good value for Lonzo? There's going to be a lot of people hating, but he still has a lot of time to turn it around, and I know he will. Zoe's always going to have that game where he kind of goes off, maybe even a string of games, but I want to see him put together a full season because I know he could do it. But man, I'm not going to lie. When I think about Lonzo going to the bench, sometimes it does make sense. Because if Zoe's not knocking down his shots, the Pelicans aren't playing fast, and you're going to make a point to run the offense through BI, maybe not bench him. Or maybe bench him, but at least stagger the minutes. While everybody wants there to be a logjam in New Orleans so bad, I personally feel like there needs to be a youth movement. Your team is young, embrace it. Kyra's going to be good, Nickeil's going to be good, Jackson is learning, probably going to be good, Zoe is going to be good, but you have to let these guys grow. Let them make their mistakes. I can't tell you guys how many times I've watched JJ Redick check in and start playing horse this season. Oh man, I almost forgot. SVG has been using Zion Williamson like he's Zebo. The numbers are there though. I'm joking, let me chill. I'm cool with SVG playing the older guys, but they can earn their minutes too. Scale them back if they're not hooping, and let's hoop. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm Get Like Coop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload.